First at 6 o'clock, it's one of the biggest projects Austin has going on right now, and that's saying a lot in a city with a skyline filled with construction cranes. Downtown living, working, and shopping expanding to the east side of Interstate 35 now. Longtime Austinites know there's been talk of Plaza Saltillo for years.
Crews finally broke ground last June. The first tenants should be moving in by the end of the year. The vision, a city within a city. 6 city blocks billed as affordable and easy to shop.
We'll take a live look from there. There's plenty of construction going on off of the interstate at 5th Street. And by mid-2019, this spot will be part of a 30,000 square foot Whole Foods Market 365. And as KXAN's Alyssa Gord reports, it's just one part of this growing development that extends for 5 blocks beyond what you see here.
They're all those big trucks that keep passing and passing and passing through here.
There's a rumble in Olivia Garza's neighborhood. She's lived on the east side all of her 81 years before I-35 even existed.
It's been here for a long time, and it's going to stay because they're going to rebuild. That's what I like. They're going to rebuild after so many years.
She says this neighborhood needs more grocery options.
Right, access to fresh produce that's at a high quality and a great price is one of the number one things we've heard from residents.
But Endeavor Real Estate says this new partnership with Whole Foods was tricky to coordinate.
From hours of operation, delivery, schedule, when you have residents above, other retailers.
Another challenge, getting contamination out of the area so new business can come in.
It's a lot of old trash that have been burned and dumped in this area.
It's really cool to see. At the same time, it's a little concerning because it feels like things are going up really quickly.
Even newer residents know there's potential here.
I just hope they kind of keep in mind like character of the neighborhood and help preserve a lot of the history that's over here.
I wish I have enough time to see everything, you know, that they're trying to do here. I think I like it, you know, new.
That was Alyssa Gord reporting. Capital Metro will still own the land. It's just leasing it out for 99 years. The plaza will be served by Metro Rail with plans to increase train frequency to every 15 minutes during rush hour.
You've likely heard that Austin is looking at adopting major zoning changes, what it's calling Code Next. It would continue giving developers an incentive to create more affordable housing. The way it's worked in the past, developers have been allowed to build taller or bigger structures than they normally would be allowed to if they reserved more units to be rented below market rate. And some of those projects have also been given an expedited review process so they get built faster.
One of the really exciting parts about Code Next is that it expands the areas where density bonuses are an option. And one of the reasons that that's incredibly important is that it means that it creates affordable units in areas where we didn't necessarily have them before.
That density is not always welcome. A lot of the pushback council members have heard on Code Next is resistance against more people moving into established neighborhoods.
And affordable is a relative term. A new study of housing costs show the average Austinite has to work 64 hours to cover a month of rent. Here's a look at the math. The median price of rent, $11.94 a month. The average hourly wage with taxes accounted for is $18.64. To calculate how many hours you have to work, take your monthly rent and divide it by your take-home pay after taxes and deductions.